Hello guys, welcome back once again. So in our previous part we almost completed all of this basic feature. Now in this part let's do one thing, add a footer of this application, because as we know that each and every website has a footer. So try to add a basic feature here. So after this in this container, that means all of this container, that is latest post container, and this is this container, and in here we need to add another container. So for doing this, first of all need to add a new size box, new sized box, and height is going to be, you can say 10.0, and after this height, in here I'm gonna add a new container. Okay, so we need to add the semicolon, so new container, and inside this, so new container, and inside this container we need to add the height, and say height, what can I say 400.0, add margin, and margin is going to be as in set all, and we can say 10.0. okay, after this margin we need to add a color, so color is going to be colors dot black color. We can say this black 45 color. Now if I run this, in here refresh it, hopefully we will be able to see our footer, and here we can see this is our footer. I think in here we don't need to use the size box height 10, so reduce this to 1, because we already have some space from this top container. Okay, so this one is going to be our container. Inside this container we will divide it into 3 parts. Okay, one is for category, one is for post, and one is for like 2 category. Okay, or let's change the color black 45 to black 12, so that we can get some deep black color. Now if I refresh it, no, it's much more white, so select normal black, it will be good. Now save, now refresh it, and once I will refresh it, I will be able to see this black. Okay, so now let's get started. So in here, first of all, we need to define it. We need to divide it into a row. So add the child, and child is going to be new row, and row will contain a children of widget, and in here we need to divide it into using the new expanded. So new expanded, and expanded had the flex, and flex is going to be 1, and add a child is going to be new container, and inside this container we need to add a children of widget. Okay, this is the container, and inside this container we need to add a new column, so new column, and column has children of widget, and inside the children of widget we need to use the row name, we need to use the column item. So we can say the, what we can say actually, we can say the new text, and we can simply say the social media. Okay, so say the social media, and after this social media, in here we need to add a style, and style is going to be text style, and add text style, and font size is going to be 20.0, and color is going to be colors.white, and colors.white. Now if I save it and if I refresh it, then I will be able to see this, and see this social media. Okay, but it started in the middle just because we didn't define the height and weight. And before moving to the deep dive, so add in here a margin. So margin is going to be as in set all, say 20.0, say 20.0. all right, now save, and if I refresh it, Now I think we will be able to see some space. See some space. Now this one is going to be our first item data, and inside this column we are adding some text. Okay, so what I can do, I can add this text for a couple of time. So copy this, and before copying this I think we need to add a padding here. Okay, so add padding as in set all 10 dp so that we can get each and every time a padding. We don't need to use the size box here. So copy it here and paste it here and change it to, you can say, instead of social media, now say Facebook. Okay, now copy it one more time, Ctrl C, and after that paste here, and I can say the Instagram. Okay, now if I save it and if I refresh it, then we will be able to see this thing, this social media, this Facebook and this Instagram. Okay, now this one is for our first expanded, so we need to add few more expanded. Okay, so this is our int of the first expanded, and after this expanded I would like to add a new size box so that we can get a space. So new ZED new sized box, and wide is going to be, let's say, 20.0. and now copy this size box here and copy this expanded here. Now paste it here and add one more time. Now if I save it, then we will be able to see 3 column here. Here we can see these 3 column. So this is our footer section. Okay, and now if I minimize it, then we will be able to see this is responsive. Okay, this is responsive and this is also the responsive thing. All right, so this is all about this project, guys. Okay, you can add a lot of things in your footer if you want. I am just showing you how to add these things. Once you will build real world project, then you need to work on your requirement, what requirement you will get from your clients or whatever you will build, then you need to add your, but the basic thing is this way you need to define it. Okay, so I think that's it, and that's the int of this project. I hope you enjoy this course. Thank you so much.